Well, hello. Going live on Dead here in Yoga from the Crypt. It's your host, me, playing the part of the Crypt Keeper tonight. Me, how'd you sleep? Hopefully good. Hopefully better than me. It's my pleasure to serve you this morning in a very nice wake up and get stronger on Flexors this Friday. So let's give them hell today, freaks. We're going to start laying down. Lay down. I'm going to do a full body stretch first and foremost. Just your arms up overhead, find length through the body, point the toes. Stretch through the fingers and just relax here, but not totally relaxed. We're not totally surrendered. We're finding gentle length, pulling ourselves apart, like we're on a medieval torture device, but it's not cranked up that much. We can just hang, be all right. We're still stretching through the front body, the side body, growing longer, taller, engaging the core muscles maybe. Now we reach more through the fingertips and feel our lats engage. Maybe we bring the hands together at the top, interlace the fingers, and then we bring the feet to touch, point the toe, and really stretch. Maybe we start to sit up with the upper body, pull up. Maybe we hover one foot. Maybe we hover the other foot. Good morning, core. How was that? Exhale, let everything go. Relax. Actually relax. Palms down, beside of you on either side of your glutes. Bend your knees. We'll start to windshield wiper the knees gently left to right. Massage the back, lower back, hips, just getting everything nice and warmed up. And easy. For now. It's not going to be so easy, but nothing worth doing is. Not that shit. Alright, now let's get the hands wider. Step the feet wider, about max width distance apart. And we'll drop one knee in for internal rotation, the other knee stays straight up. And alternate between the two. We're not going to be breaking any world records with this posture here in the first thing in the morning. Don't worry about how far your knee goes down. Our objective is just to warm up the hip joint and the muscles and connective tissue around it. Doesn't matter how many you do, go at your own pace. Next time, both knees are up, heel toe the feet back together, hug the knees in towards your chest, grip around the shins or grab the kneecaps. Take some gentle rocks again, left to right, massaging the whole spine. Back of your head, and we take a minute to reconnect with our breath through our nose. Big inhales. Big exhales. Rest of that is what is going to power us through this practice and through our day. Breathe into it. Grab the kneecaps. Start to circle the hip joint. So like our knees are joysticks in our Mortal Kombat arcade game. You can conveniently come here and play before or after your yoga practice in the crypt. So take that, pretentious yoga studio, finish him, and switch directions with your joystick knee hip situation. Really just feel this range of motion start to open up your hip joint, your inner thighs. It might be screaming at you. It might be being defiant. Nobody's more defiant than your soul, though, so just channel that into your hips and overpower and conquer. Nice. Let's bend both knees into the chest, pause. We're going to take this to a happy baby right off the bat. Happy dead baby, as we said. Straighten up the legs, bend the knees into the armpits. And we grab the outside of the feet. And maybe gentle sway left to right, opening up the hips subtly. If it's too much for you to grab the outside of the feet this morning, grab the calves or around the ankle or whatever version of your happy dead baby you want to come into is pretty cool with me. If we're open here, maybe we start to bend one knee, straighten the other. Our bow and arrow. Up and down, forward and back. Take some free movement, start to explore this, start to feel those hamstrings turn on, pry the hips open, getting it nice and warmed up. I was going to say lubed up, but I thought that'd be an awkward sentiment in this position. But now that it's out there, you're welcome. And we come back to happy baby. Pull the knees in deeper. Release the feet, close the knees together. Both knees over to the left, right arm, and gaze turn over to the right. We lie any lying twist. Maybe we straighten the left leg out, reach for the left foot. Pull ourselves a little deeper into the twist. Maybe we bend the right knee and reach for the right toe, so we have a quad stretch over on the right side. We're all twisted up on Flexorcist Friday, all possessed and contorted. You just wait. We'll get there. Start slow and we build up. Like anything else. Unwind, same thing to the other side. Take your time to set it up. Whatever we did on the previous side, we try to do on the other side. Ain't nothing to it but to do it, motherfuckers. Just getting up, making 30 minutes, doesn't even have to be a full class, 15 minutes just to do a little bit of this. We start our day like this every day, and we're not used to stretching at all, or doing any sort of yoga practice at all. It's a tremendous benefit, just from what we just did, that was 5 minutes. Warming up our legs, getting our blood flowing, warming up the back, working on our digestion, detoxification with these twists, and we just healed our body in 5 minutes. So take a little time to do this every day. Please do that. You don't need my ass yelling at you to do that. You can remember this shit. You're smart. Come on. You got this. But if you want to come, online. If you want to come early in the morning and rock and roll live with me on Patreon or in the crypt, please do so, because we have a good time. Take some more of those windshield wipers. And then pick a side, roll over to the side. We'll bring ourselves up to a seated position. Take your time to get there. Hey, nice to see you. Hands to the knees, we center ourselves with our breath. Breathing in, up our spine to our head. Long, deep inhale, and exhale from the head down through the spine. Let's take 2 more of those. Big inhale. More inhale. Exhale. Slow. Next one, big inhale, full energy. Exhale, release. Hands grab the kneecaps again, we dome the back. Exhale all the air out, pull the back apart like somebody has your spine and is pulling it to the back of the room. rounding the back, chin comes into the chest, and then we circle to the right as we start to inhale, bringing the chest forward, squeezing the back, chin comes up a little bit when we're at the top, and then exhaling to push back to the left and circle in this position around. Warming up our torso, belly, back, chest, neck, just getting everything kind of churned up. Stirring the cauldron, that's a good one. You bring the best out of me. Hopefully I do the same. It's a two-way street. So thanks for being part of it. Thanks for being the other way. Reverse, speaking of the other way, reverse it. Yeah, on point today. Happy Friday. Let's get it moving. You know, use it, you lose it. So let's move it and use it. Push ourselves back to center. Good job. Spine reaches really high. Look up. Chin opens, back, flexed. Pull your heart forward. Engage the shoulders down. And then we do one slow neck circle, head circle per direction. Letting our skull be heavy as it travels. Warming up our neck muscle. When we're at the top, we pause for a breath. On the next exhale, you reverse it. Chin to neutral. Arms reach out to the side. Right palm up, left palm down. Look to the right. Use our rotator cuff. Rotate from the rotator cuff to flip the palms and look to the left. Really stretch through the hands. Center yourself. Pull your back. Squeeze your back. Pull the shoulders back. One more time each direction. Shaking off the cobwebs. Snap, crackle, pops are good. So Rice Krispie treats. I'm hungry. No, I'm not. Joking. Look forward. Squeeze your palms together. Like make a fist. That was an awkward way to say make a fist. Bend your elbows. Fist into your chest. And then we extend the arms back. Palms turn up. And we circle forward with our fist. So this is a wrist, elbow, and shoulder circle. We get all the bang for your buck right here. We'll do 3 per direction. Good stuff. And then let's reach down with the right hand. Bend the right elbow to bring it to your lower back. Left arm reaches up. We bend the left arm to grab the back of the skull, and we twist to the right. Let's hold this twist for a few breaths. We're not hunching forward, we're sending our spine upright and shoulders back, elbows back to open the chest. Twisting a lot here, opening up a lot. Unwind, we bring the left hand to the right knee. Then the right arm is going to reach up and overhead. Big side body stretch. Holla. Don't let that right butt cheek come up. Right butt cheek's glued to the mat. Good. Then we unwind. We keep this right hand up. We float this left hand over. Bend the left elbow. Knuckles to the lower back. Bend the right arm. Hand to the head. Inhale to a nice straight spine. Exhale to twist to the left. Slow unwind, right hand comes to the left knee, left arm releases, sweeping up and overhead to the right, looking down to the right. Side body stretch, come up, both arms reach up and overhead, inhale, exhale, hands down to heart center. And I think we're officially warmed up, so let's start with a little bow of gratitude. Thank you for being here. And let's move the fuck around and get a little stronger now that we're centered and engaged and lovely. Let's come onto all fours, and we'll start to take rocks back and forth, finding the cat-cow spine. So we push the ground away, exhale, round your back, head drops, inhale to drop the chest. Push forward, inhale the chin up. just start to find some free motion, rocking back and forth, keeping the arms nice and straight. Knees right under the hips, hands right under the shoulders. Maybe we start to circle our belly and our torso, kind of like we did when we were sitting. And just kind of taking free motion to warm up our back. Go as slow as you need to. This really just segments off the spine so we can like rotate it and articulate the spine in all the directions it's meant to go that we miss throughout the day because all we do is sit and move in one plane of motion. Usually hunched over, forward and backwards, or just forward. We gotta rotate, we gotta live, we gotta get weird. Good stuff, kids. Back to a flat back, push yourself back to a child's pose. Butt reaches the back of the feet. Fingertips crawl forward, we surrender the head on the mat and breathe here. Stretch through the fingertips, stretch through the palms, stretch through the side body, stretch through the lats. Breathe into your back, feel it expand. And exhale, let it go. Inhale, look forward to bend your arms and snake your chest between your hands. Press yourself up, drop the hips, squeeze the glutes, chest forward, chin forward for our upward dog cobra variation. And we push ourselves back to a child's pose. Let's do that one more time. Ride your breath all the way back to a child's pose. Inhaling to snake forward to a cobra. Strong through the arms, dropping the hips, chest forward, press through the hands, chin up. Exhale to a child's pose. And then up to all fours, tucking the toes, straightening the legs, finding plank. Building fire, it's Friday. We give them hell on Fridays. Flexorcist Friday freaks. Squeeze the belly. Press the ground away. Look forward. Lifting dead warriors always look forward. That's your tip for the day. One more breath here. Drop the right knee. Float the left leg up and back. Point the left toe. Flex the left toe. Come up onto the right fingertips. Straighten the right hand forward, and we balance in this quadruped position. Stretch through the fingers and through the feet. Point the toe, inhale. Maybe we look up, round the back, engage the whole back side, and then we squeeze elbow to knee, doming the back. Plant the right hand down as we straighten the right leg again, bend the right knee, look up, make that C shape with our back, or I guess it would be a U shape, inhaling. Exhale, crunch knee to chest and drop the chin to the chest. Push the ground away. Inhale back to a plank, straighten both legs and engage. Big breath in. Breath out, drop the left knee, float the right foot, point and flex the toe, make some ankle circles. Strong through the right hand, we straighten the left arm forward. Point the toe, reach through the fingertips. Maybe we engage, bring that leg up higher, bring the gaze up, bring the left arm up, make that U shape. Exhale to a C shape, dome the back. All the air comes out of our belly, we engage the core. Inhale to straighten it back out. Float the left hand down, bend the right knee. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, crunch knee to chest, chin to chest. Step it back to a plank. Lower the chest all the way down. Forehead to the mat. Feet together, feet press into the ground. Straighten the arms out to a Y. Press through the left hand and right foot to reach the right hand and left foot up. And engage the backside, squeeze, maybe look forward, back bend a little. Exhale to bring it down. Other side, inhale up. Exhale down. One more time each side. Inhale up, hold and squeeze. Exhale down. Last side, inhale up. Engaging the posterior. We're always forward moving, forward leaning to pull our shoulders back, engage the back, foot down. It's so healthy for our posture and just overall has strength and wellness. Now grand finale, 3 times, both arms, both legs. Are you ready to accept this mission? That was not convincing, but we're doing it anyway. Look forward, inhale up. Exhale down, drop the forehead to the mat, drop the hands, drop the feet. Inhale up and squeeze. Exhale down. This time get the feet together, point the toes, hands come back behind you like we're holding a beach ball behind us, or I guess I should say a pumpkin or a skull, that's a little more on point. Chin comes to the mat, look forward, stretch the front of the throat out. Inhale, lift your legs, balance on our torso, lift our chest, reach back. Pull the chest more forward, head more forward, grow the spine longer, try to make that C shape or that U shape. On the exhale, we bring the hands under the shoulders, drop the feet, slide forward, lift up to cobra, straighten the arms, woo, maybe upward dog. Slow transition to downward dog, finding our core as we press through this. And we reach through the hands, press through the hands, bend the knees, send the hips up and back, tailbone up and back, make the spine long, straighten the arms, drop the head, and then let's start to pedal out the heels left to right. And we take whatever movement in our down dog feels good. Heels reaching the ground is not the object of the pose, so don't worry about that. Object of the pose is the hips are high, the spine is straight and long, the arms and shoulders are engaged, the back is engaged, pressing through the hands, inhaling, and then pushing the chest more towards the thighs to open the chest, to open through the back. Inhale up onto our tiptoes, bend the knees, and then we tiptoe forward. Meet in a forward fold, just hang, release everything. Sway left to right. Maybe we take ragdoll arms, grabbing opposite elbows. Let's bend the knees so the chest is a little more in contact with the thighs. For some comfort. And we drop the hands, bend the knees a little more. Slowly unwind ourselves all the way up. Really slow, zombie style slow. Squeeze the butt, squeeze the back, reach up overhead. Like we're reaching for something on the top shelf that we can't quite reach and we gotta find really length. Inhale up and back, maybe we reverse into a little back bend, stretch out the core that we turned on. Exhale, hands come down to heart center. Nice and strong and tall. Feeling confident and huge here. Big inhale from the ground up. Exhale, let it go slow. Inhale, drop the arms, palms forward, reach back, squeeze the back, and then we reach back up again. Interlace the fingers. Maybe we bend. Let's grab the right wrist with the left hand. Bend to the left and really stretch through the whole right side body. Option if we're killers, to stabilize through the left leg and float the right leg out. Maybe we start with the tiptoe. It's a subtle movement. See, it's super hard. I can barely do it right now. See what that feels like? And then unwind. Drop the hands. Inhale into heart center. Exhale down. Sweep up again. Right hand grabs the left wrist. We pull ourselves to the left. Experiment balancing through the right foot. Straightening the left leg onto the tiptoe. And then maybe we just extend the left side foot out a little bit and find length all the way through the left side. Back in, inhale up and back. Release the hands back to prayer. Unwind, release the hands behind us, interlace the fingers, straighten out the back. Squeeze the glutes, push the hips forward, straighten the arms, pull the chin back and up and chest open, and we breathe into our open heart, open throat, combating that bad forward posture we all have, myself included. And exhale, release slow. Keep the hands where they're at. If possible, slow rides you forward fold. Peel the heart, chin, chest open, shoulders open as we hang here. Maybe we bend the right knee, straighten the left leg, and turn our chest out to the left, peeling it open. Same thing to the other side. We pump through that a few times, feels so good. Or maybe you're like, this is impossible. Then just drop the hands and hang and sway. You're doing great. Happy you're here. Your body's happy you're here. Come to center. Release the hands. Inhale to halfway lift. Stick the glutes back. Head grows longer. Exhale to forward fold. Bend the knees. Slow rise up one vertebrae at a time. It's a half sun salutation. Reach up and back. Reach down. Hands to heart center. Taking one full deep breath in again. From the ground up. We're strong, we're rooted into the mat. Exhale it out. Drop the hands, inhale, reach up again. And we'll take one more of this half sun sals all the way down, forward fold. Inhale to halfway lift, hands to knees or shins or fingertips to the mat. Sticking the butt back, head forward, double chin your chin. Inhale to forward fold. Release. Inhale, one vertebrae at a time, bending the knees and rolling up. Reaching up and back. Growing longer through the core, longer through the side body. We reach forward. Exhale, slow ride all the way down to plank. Plant the hands, slide both legs back, and find a firm plank. Rounding the back slightly, but not having the hips up like we're rounding like this. Hips are in line, but we're doming the upper back, really pushing through the ground, reaching forward, inhaling here. Exhale, right knee drops, right hand and right hand, right knee are in one line. We spin the chest open to the left foot plants on the mat. We rise the left hand up for side plank, supported side plank. Option to float the left foot up. Can we gracefully glide this left foot to the front of the mat and plant it inside the right hand, spinning onto the back knee, framing the front foot with both hands, both fingertips. Press up to a low lunge, inhale up. Press the left hip forward, right hip back. As we reach up, and then we can bend the front knee a little more, move into that open hip flexor stretch. Maybe we interlace the fingers, take it to a little back bend, open up, drop from the thoracic spine, and then forward into a half split. We straighten that left leg, fall forward. Bend the left knee. Oh, sorry, something caught in my throat. All the cobwebs. Press the back right foot into the ground, straighten the right leg. Spin the right heel down. Rise up to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands up. Find our warrior two. Center ourselves in between our stance. In between our feet. Straight right leg, bent left knee. Arms reach out, engaged and open, squeezing the back together, chest opens, shoulders drop. Flip the left palm up, reach forward, and then bring it back to a reverse warrior. Stretch the whole left side. like we're in between two panes of glass. Big side body stretch. Left forearm to the left thigh, right arm reaches up. Pulling the chest open, looking up to the right hand. Coming back to reverse warrior. We'll go back to the same posture with the left forearm to the left thigh, or option to find this skull pumpkin beach ball again and bring our upper body down more and find the posture with hands extended overhead, so extended side angle instead of supported. Bending that left knee more, straightening out through the right leg. Straightening the left leg, come to triangle to bring the left fingertips down, right fingertips up. Spin the right hand down to frame the front foot. Right hand and left hand frame the front foot open. Maybe we have to step the back foot in a little more to find pyramid pose. And then surrendering over the front left leg. Rebend the left knee. Drag the right foot back up. Surrender here. Pull ourselves into the forward bend. Maybe we bend the knees slightly. Inhale to halfway lift, straighten the legs, push the butt back, engage the core, look forward. Exhale, forward fold, release it. Bend the knees, unwind us up all the way. Reach up and back. Side body stretch, one quick side body stretch each side. And then palms up and back. Slow exhale all the way down, plant the hands in. We find plank, slide it to plank. One powerful breath in plank, doming the back. Exhale, drop the left knee. Right foot comes onto the ground. We lift the right arm up, opening the chest to the right. Option to hover the right foot for our side plank variation. Using those obliques, this right side abs, turn those on, lift that leg up, straighten out the knee, point your toe. Option two, we can either plant the hands, come to a low lunge, or can we drag this right foot all the way up to the front of the mat and reframe it, setting up for our low lunge, moving up with grace and ease and power and heavy metal presence. Devil horns up, reach up through the side body. Maybe we take it to a little back bend, opening the heart, so healthy for us in the morning. And then exhale, fall forward to our half split, straightening the front right leg. Whew, got a little woozy there. Pointing the right toes back towards us, surrendering over the front leg. Rebending the right knee, plant the right foot. Tuck the left toe, straighten the leg, runner's lunge. Transition to a warrior two. Spin the left foot down parallel to the mat. Cartwheel the hands up and find length and extension through both hands, through both arms, bending the right knee more, opening up that hip more. Right knee tracks over the right big toe. Left leg straight and strong. It's okay to adjust your stance. Encouraged to adjust your stance and then find your breath. Strong, every muscle's engaged and turned on. Joints are locked. We're in here, powerful. Reverse the warrior, right palm forward, up, and back. Right forearm to right thigh, left arm reaches up, we look up to the left. We're not sinking into this right shoulder and letting it, just dumping our weight there. We're nice and strong. This just contacts. It's our core that is keeping us upright, our core and our legs, which we will emphasize the next time we're here. Back to reverse warrior. Inhale. Exhale for extended, both arms overhead like we're holding that ball. Pushing, reaching forward, but also pushing through the back foot. So it's push, pull, and our side body's lifting us up. Bottom right rib cage spins open to the sky, reaching. And coming in a triangle, straightening the right leg and both arms open, right fingertips reach down to the mat or your knee or your ankle. We pop the left hip back more. Looking down, we frame the front foot. Maybe we have to step this back left foot in a little bit to access pyramid pose. That's better for our body. Inhale to straighten the spine, right hip back, left hip forward. Exhale to fall forward over it more. Inhale to rebend the right knee, slide the left foot up. Surrender here. Inhale to halfway lift, butt back. Find our core. Find a straight spine. Squeeze the shoulders together, look forward. Maybe hands come to prayer or out to the side. Exhale, forward fold, bend the knees. Inhale up one vertebrae at a time. Reaching up and back on the inhale. Then down on the exhale. Stay here. Hands together. We're stronger. Feel the energy. Feel the fire. Feel the heavy metal power running through our veins. We created this. This is good. Feel good about it. You're strong. You're badass. Inhale. Look forward. Exhale. We step our feet a little wider. Take another breath. We prepare for a yogi squat. Bending the knees. Hips come down as far as we can. Sink into a deep squat. Pry the hips open. Knees open with the elbows. And see how long we can hang here. You guys are good. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee and get back to you in 10. Just kidding. I'm here with you. I'm here with you, and we're hanging and we're breathing. It's our natural resting pose. We should be able to access a deep squat with heels on the ground. And if they're not there, just go to our range of motion that we can handle right now and stay here for as long as you can, unless it's causing you extreme pain. Then stop. But we want to work on our deep squat, which opens our hips, strengthens our feet, our ankles, our legs, our back. And we don't want to be all round and forward like a gremlin. We want to be upright. That's why I like to have the hands to heart center, so we can use our elbows to leverage ourselves off our knees and hips to straighten the spine. Hold here. Exhale to plant the fingertips, straighten the legs, heel toe the feet nice and wide. Maybe we have to turn out to the long side of our mat, that's all right. And then push yourself back and just hang in a wide leg forward fold. Shifting the weight back and forth. Maybe we can crawl the hands left to right. Just open through the inner thighs, the side body. Open those hips up. The hips are very thankful for this right now. It might not feel like it to some. If we're there, if Skandasana is in your practice, we can come into a side lunge, bending the left leg, straightening the right. We can use the fingertips to support us. Hands do not have to come up off the mat. We can just kind of lost this range of motion and just feel what that's like to open the hips. Press off the grounding legs, straight and strong. Work through that a few times. Try not to hunch forward too much with the back. Just take whatever motion feels good here. We're not here for much longer. We meet in a wide leg forward fold. Heel toe the feet together. We come up onto the tiptoes, sit on your heels. Toe squat. Can we do that? If not, just sit on your knees in hero's pose and stretch your quads out. Everyone else, we're going to try to squeeze our core, get up nice and tall and long. Maybe we bring hands to heart center and balance in a toe squat. It's tricky. Find your gazing point and breathe. Maybe we reach hands up. Drop the hands behind us and we'll come into a reverse tabletop. So we press out through the hands behind us and our shoulders, fingers pointing forward, pressing through the hips, extend up, reverse tabletop. Maybe we let the head drop back, open through the chest, squeeze the glutes, press up. Shift the weight forward, bend the knees, drop your tailbone. Maybe we bend our elbows ever so slightly and that becomes a huge, huge shoulder stretch. It might not look like much, but it is. It's crazy when you realize how tight you are. Okay, let's straighten ourselves up. And then we'll keep the fingertips planted behind us and just drop the knees, rock the knees side to side. We come to a straddle position, not straddle position, hip opening position with our left thigh, our left shin to the front of the mat, right knee in towards the left foot, sole of the left foot, and then we walk both hands over to the left, so we're in a hip opening, twisted position, almost like pigeon. And maybe we can walk ourselves out to the depth that we are comfortable. We surrender here. Twist, it's a deep hip stretch, but we breathe like we're relaxing. We find relaxation here. Let's walk ourselves back up. Woo. We find the same thing on the other side, so let's pop it with a hip switch. Switch positions, we can use our hands. No need to matrix it like I did. Or please matrix it like I did. The more horror action movie hero we can channel in our yoga practice, the better. So please take that as a challenge. Walk hands forward. Surrender to our depth. Breathe there. What's going on? Let's bring it back up. Hit it with another hip switch or two. I want you to work on that. It's your homework. You can use fingertips behind us and just switch the hips. Core control, hip control. Good homework. Straighten the right leg out. Leave the left leg in. Sole of the foot to the inner thigh. And we take a cross body stretch, lifting the left hand up and overhead, reaching for the right toe. Forearm can be down, or straight, or hand straight out towards the right foot as well. Straighten ourselves up. We can bring the left knee over top of the right. And we reach down for the right toe. Come on up, let's take this to a twist. We lift the right knee up, left fingertips fall behind us, supporting us with a straight arm. Right elbow hooks outside the left knee, and we pull ourselves into a twist. We bend the right knee so the right foot is in mind here if we're a little more open and advanced in our practice. If not, keep a regular twist or whatever version of a twist is good for you. Not calling you regular, I would never. We'll unwind this to a cow face. Full leg, cow face legs, stacking the knees on top of each other, grabbing the feet, inhaling up, exhaling to bring the chest to the knees and surrendering here. Big stretch. Anybody with lower back, glutes, sciatica, troubles? This is the money. Hold and breathe into it like we're resting, like it's no big deal. We're pulling it down. Warming it up and cooling it down at the same time, if you know what I'm talking about. I know you do. Straight out the left leg, leave the right leg right where it is. We come into that side body stretch, left forearm comes down to the mat, right arm arcs up and over our head. Maybe we're right here. That's all right. Wherever we're at, the object is to stretch the right side of our body, right side, that lower back muscles, lat muscle, all the way up through our triceps and reach. If you don't grab the foot, that means you suck at yoga and have to leave. Turn off the video, sorry. It's ridiculous. JK. Good, baby. Let's come up, stack up the knees. And then we reach forward with the left hand towards the left foot. It's a half cow face. We'll get the full cow face later as we did on the other side. Come up, unwind, we take the twist. Right arm down behind us, left arm hooks over. If we bend this left knee, take the bind twist, or just keep hanging in whatever twist feels good. Eventually we'll all come to cow face pose, right knee on top of the left, grabbing the ankles, inhaling the spine straight, exhaling to pull our chest forward, our upper body forward, surrendering the head. Good, no knees, let's come up. And we straighten both legs out into a V, hammer time. Inhaling our spine nice and tall. Taking time to setting up our split legs to comfortable capacity. Inhale the fingertips forward, spine nice and long. Exhale to shift the weight forward. Just enough. Just to the point where our body says that's where we want to be today. Close the eyes, slow down the breath, surrender the head. We'll release tension. We store lots in our hips. We don't move them enough. They never stretch like this unless we take the time and intention to do it, which is what we're doing. This is why we do it. So be present with it. Hang there. You can take some side body stretches if that feels better. Most of us just need to work on our hip mobility and openness so we can just hang and breathe. That's how we do it. That's what yoga teaches us. If we be still and breathe through the discomfort, we can get through it and become better for it, come out stronger afterwards. That's applicable to just about everything that I've experienced in life. So Take these lessons with you into your flexors this Friday. It's an honor to be here with you and for you, my freaky friends. Devil horns, close those fucking legs, you heathens. And then we're gonna lay on our back. Come into a shoulder stand. Or we straighten up our legs, support behind our knee, just let the flow of blood reverse. Maybe pop up the tailbone, bring your hands underneath, relax the head, relax the shoulders. The object of this pose is to simply let the blood reverse and all the pressure we have on our toes and ankles and feet just kind of flow back down towards our heart and our head. It's very rejuvenating for the body. Healthy for the legs. If anyone's been working out with us, legs are sore, we do lots of squats and lunges. This helps shake that lactic acid out and shuttle all that out, because the flow of blood reverses instead of just pulls and settles there. We can take whatever version we want. If we want shoulder stand, headstand, handstand, wheel, I will leave that one up to y'all. We take our counter pose, whatever that may be. Unwind into that full body, big medieval torture device stretch. We find length. Exhale to release, let it go. And yes, we are in everybody's favorite pose, corpse pose. And you've earned that corpse pose. So I want you to stay there, let everything go, find your meditative spot. You've earned it. Chill there for at least 5 minutes. Let all we just did sink in and take effect. And I'm going to leave you in your grave. It's been a pleasure and an honor to serve you. Thank you very much. Love you guys. Let me know what you think. You know where to find me when you want more.